Ciao everybody and welcome to my fun room. This is the Sunday Guitarist. My name is Matt and in today's video we will talk about to drive or not to drive. What can we do if our sound lacks a bit of gain? Do we increase the gain of the amplifier or do we insert a drive? Since I use a digital modeler, a Fractal FM3, we can very quickly do some sound tests and see how the final result changes by raising the gain of the amplifier or inserting a drive. But let's now add an ingredient to the recipe. The choice of a drive pedal is often based more on the gas of the moment rather than on the real sound you need. I'll give you an example. The TS808 is an iconic pedal. I've seen that Stevie Ray Vaughan and Matt of the Sunday Guitarist use it, and so I want it too. Without considering that most drives, and also the TS808, color the sound and therefore the sonic result may change considerably. This way you end up having a sound that can be very different from what you would need. So let's start with the first clip of our test, where we will hear the basic sound of a modded JCM 800, which is basically a JCM 800 that's had a couple of Red Bulls. Yeah, great sound, but for some situations it may lack a bit of gain. Now I raise the gain level on the amplifier and let's listen to the result. As you may heard, the result is a sound with higher gain but also with less definition of the bass frequencies, which tend to become a bit muddy. Let's then go back to the starting gain and insert a drive before the amplifier, exactly that TS808 we were talking about before. In this case, the gain increases too, but the sound pace is colored by our tube screamer, emphasizing the medium and the medium-high frequencies. The sound that we used to like so much has changed, for better or worse, you tell me. Let's now try changing the drive, inserting a very transparent pedal like the MXR Micro Amp. In my opinion, the result is halfway between the two previous tones. The gain increases, but bass, middle and high frequencies remain pretty much stable. The sound is practically not modified, obtaining what we might define as a simple gain increase. So, based on my experience and on what we have heard with our own ears, my advice is: get to a sound we like, without exaggerating too much with the gain, as not to lose definition in our rhythm parts. At this point, if you want a little more gain for the rhythms, we may insert a transparent drive before the amp, while if you want a little more gain for the solos, then we may insert a TS808 type pedal, which colors the sound by making our guitar stand out in the mix. Personally, even with digital systems, I like to think like in the real analogic world, so I almost never modify the controls of an amplifier for the same sound. I want amps controls set for a clean, a crunch, a lead, and then I color my tone with drives. And what do you think? How do you increase your gain? Let me know everything in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider to put a like, subscribe the channel, and see you very soon here in the Sunday Guitarist. Ciao, good vibes and LOVE!